What's going on, guys? So I've got the new Switch OLED here and I'm pretty excited to open it up. I actually got it a day early. By the time you're watching this, it's not going to be early, but to me it's early. And the reason I got it early is because I bought it from eBay. And in case you haven't heard, some people got their consoles early. So obviously somebody got it early, sold it on eBay, and that's where I bought it. So obviously I would have just pre-ordered it from a normal store, but unfortunately I missed the pre-orders and I've not seen them live since. And I wanted one of these on the day it came out. So here we are. Honestly, not even sure if I'm going to tell you how much I paid for it, because I'm sure I'm going to get some nasty comments. I mean, go ahead and leave them down below. I know I overpaid. I'll show how much I've paid on the screen right now, but you probably won't be happy. I mean, I should be the one that's not happy because I paid so much, but the good thing is it's not nearly as bad as the PS5 and Xbox prices. I was so quick to slice this thing open that I didn't even do my testing of the box or looking at the box. Looks pretty good. There's a lot of tape all over the place. Not sure what's going on there. It's got a giant flap on the top. No big deal though. Looks good for the most part. And here we are. All right, cool. And obviously being from eBay, we're hoping that we don't get scammed. The person had pretty good feedback, so hopefully there's no issues there. Alright, so here it is. Packaging is a little bit questionable for a brand new console. I wish they would have put some more packaging in there to take up the space. All I did was put bubble wrap around it, which is the least you should do. But hopefully it is in good condition when I take the bubble wrap off. And man, I'm pretty excited to see the screen. I've avoided watching all the unboxings and other stuff people have done on YouTube because I wanted to experience it for myself. And here it is. The box is nice, pretty much the same color red as the OG Switch. And the only disappointing thing is I didn't get the white version. This is the only version I could find on eBay that was shipping out early. Not a big deal though, same console, just different color. It's got the classic, nice matte finish in the box. Now zoomed in here on the side, it'll tell us what comes with it. So we got the Switch console, Joy-Con left, Joy-Con right, Joy-Con straps, HDMI cable, Switch dock, Joy-Con grip, Nintendo Switch AC adapter. And so yeah, pretty much the same thing as it originally came with. Honestly, I think it's the exact same thing. Now here on the back, we've got some cool graphics showing off the tabletop mode, which I'm excited to try out. They actually improved the stand. If you've ever played a Switch, you'll know that the stand on the old Switch or the original Switch is a piece of junk. Pretty much useless. This one actually looks legit. Got TV mode like before, handheld mode, which is obviously the appeal of the Switch. And then on the side, got some more stuff here. So I zoomed in here so you can get a better look. But yeah, like I said, 7-inch OLED screen is about an inch bigger than the original. 64 gigabyte system memory is twice as much as the original had. Also a dock with a LAN port. So basically you can plug in your Ethernet cable now and get hardwired internet. So hopefully faster internet speeds. And of course the adjustable stand like I mentioned earlier, which I'm pretty excited for. We actually open it up from the bottom, I believe. Yep. So there is something special on the bottom. I was wrong. So you take out the flap here. The one thing I'll mention, and Nintendo's been doing this for a while, but they don't ever include seals on their boxes, which I'm kind of both ways on. So if there's no seal, it's kind of hard for people to know if it's been opened or not. So you could buy a console, open it up, play it, return it, or sell it to somebody else as new. But the good thing there is it doesn't mess up the box. Here we go. First flap, plug it in, set it up. Pretty straightforward. And they actually have, if you need help, you can actually go to support. And then here we go. Looks like a normal Switch so far. And honestly, I think this color might be slightly different than the other like neon red color that they originally had. It might not be, but I actually have the other one, so I'll get that out and take a look at it. Yeah, so I was wrong. It's actually the same exact color. But the interesting thing is they actually swapped which one is blue and which one is orange, red, whatever you want to call it. So get your blue and orange Joy-Cons. Go ahead and take those out and look at them. I think they're the exact same Joy-Cons as before. I don't think they changed anything. They look the same, like I just showed you, same color and everything. So here you go. There's the front, side, back. Yeah, they're 100% the exact same. Here's the real beast right here. The OLED screen should be, I think the sizing of this might be a little bit larger. I'm not sure, to be honest. The screen is definitely larger, but the main reason is because it's taking up more real estate. It doesn't have all the dead space on the edge. And we'll take a look at that later. Now we take off this cardboard layer and we have a couple more things. So we got our HDMI cable, pretty straightforward. We've got our power cable, same as before. This right here should be our little controller holder. So it's pretty nice right there. You just slide your Joy-Cons in and it's basically like a legit controller, because most people I know don't want to hold the Joy-Cons individually. They can be kind of uncomfortable after a while. And then down here we've got the Joy-Con straps that basically you hook into the Joy-Con and you can play with them individually instead of in the Joy-Con grip. Last but not least, we got the dock, which I'm actually excited to see. From pictures I saw, it looks like they improved kind of the function of the dock. They got rid of the flap on the back, which is a nice improvement because the flap on the back was just unnecessary and annoying. So let's take a look at this thing. Oh, actually, they did not get rid of the flap. For some reason, I thought they got rid of the flap. I guess you could just take the flap off if you wanted to. But yeah, so here's the front. I don't think they had rounded corners before, and they definitely did not have this big open area. And then, oh, so it is removable. So you take it off, and instead of just flipping down like this, it just comes all the way off. So that's pretty nice. So honestly, I'll probably play it without the cover on. So just a quick comparison of the old dock versus the new. As you can see, the new dock is a little bit more rounded on the corners. The old one actually is rounded, but not quite as much. The bottom is interesting. The entire thing is basically a little grip, whereas before it had 4 little grippy pieces there. So that's cool. And then like I was saying on the old one, it flips down like that. I guess you can take it all the way off, but it's not really meant to come off. They made that function a little bit better here. You can take it all the way off, and then of course you got your AC adapter, HDMI, and your LAN port. They had to get rid of one of the USB ports to put the LAN port, but that's not a big deal. And so yeah, so far so good. I was a little worried that, you know, whenever you buy from eBay, you're a little bit worried that something doesn't come right, but so far so good. Let's go ahead and put this console together and try it out. Alright guys, so here it is, full function. You got your 2 Joy-Cons, screen, and the screen looks nice and glossy. I can already tell it's going to be a nice screen. OLED screens are just amazing. I've had an OLED TV for a few years now, and it's the best TV. Every time I go somewhere else and watch a non-OLED, I'm just disappointed. But here's that kickstand. That's pretty cool. So whereas before the kickstand just had like 1 notch, I believe, where you stick it out and it was basically a piece of crap, this one actually is fully functional at like all angles. And then you should still have your SD card slot down there, so it's a little bit different placement, but there it is, easy to get to. And everything else is basically the same. You got your increased storage, but yeah, I mean, it feels nice in the hands. It feels pretty solid. I'm not sure if there's a weight change. I'm sure it got a little bit heavier, but I can't imagine it got much heavier. All right, guys, so the true test, let's go ahead and boot this thing up and see how it looks. Hopefully we have some battery. Nice. Maybe. There it is. Nice. Dude, the Switch startup screen is always legit. Oh, this screen looks nice. That size improvement is huge. Like, you wouldn't think that 6 inches to 7 inches is a big difference, but this thing is legit. Alright, so we're connected to the internet. Let's go ahead and select our time zone. Yeah, I know how to detach Joy-Cons. It's really gonna make me do that. Come on, man. Alright, so now we're booted up. Almost. And we're just gonna go ahead and make a user. Let's do Donkey Kong 1, 2, 3, 4 Classic. Alright, setup finally complete, and here we go to the home screen. And man, this is a nice screen. I haven't really looked at much yet, but let me just go ahead and turn this brightness all the way up. There we go. That is nice. And the beauty about OLEDs is you can look at them from any angle, and they look great. So I'm not going to go too in depth with the comparisons, but just wanted to show you the screen difference real quick. So as you can see, my screen down here is a lot warmer than the one up here. This one's a lot cooler and a lot crisper. Just looks better. And if you're not familiar with OLED screens, I definitely suggest searching on Google and just kind of doing some reading. OLED screens are super nice, definitely worth it. And also just wanted to point out this kickstand on the old one. I mean, look at that flimsy piece of junk. It just flops back and forth, and it just is no good. Alright, so let's go ahead and boot up a game. I'm going to try out Mario Kart because Mario Kart has such nice colors. And real quick, one other thing I forgot to point out is that the buttons on top actually look a little bit different. The power button and the volume buttons are kind of square. Your vents also look a little bit different. And your game card slot, I believe, looks slightly bit different. Hopefully my camera is focusing on those, but just one thing to point out. So either my fingernails are too short or the game card slot just got harder to open because I could barely get into it. So got Mario Kart, pops up instantly. That's one of the nice things about the Switch. Since it's cartridge based, it pops up instantly. There's no waiting for a disc to spin. Oh, of course I'm not gonna update right now, but I'm pretty excited to boot this up because I already know these colors are gonna look nice. All right, guys, already on the home screen. I mean, it's just whenever you get the full rainbow effect, ooh, man, that is nice. If you're looking for a Switch, definitely look for an OLED. I mean, it's only $50 more. You get an OLED screen, you get a bigger, you get 64 gigs instead of 32. You get a much better kickstand. The screen just looks amazing. And I think the best track to play on is the Mario Kart Stadium. So here we go, Mario Kart Stadium, Mushroom Cup. The stadium's, it's simple, but it's fun. and it's got some great colors. So let's go ahead and see what these colors look like. And like I said, one of the best things about this console is you can see it from all angles. So a lot of times when I'm filming videos like this, I can't see what I'm looking at very well, and so sometimes you guys can point out things that I don't see because I'm at an angle and can't see great. That's part of my fault. I need to get a better setup. With this OLED screen, I can see from pretty much all angles. For a while when Mario Kart 8 came out on the Switch, I played this game all the time, and I just realized I have the assist features on. Let me turn that off. If you're playing legit, smart steering can actually mess you up. No way. I got hit by a lightning bolt at the last second. I thought I was going to get past, but I was too far ahead. Man, these colors are next level. I mean, just the home screen, you can tell. Like, I mean, I've said it so many times now, but yeah. I mean, other than the screen, the memory increase, and the kickstand, it's pretty much the same thing. But those are some pretty nice features. So definitely, for sure, if you don't have a Switch yet, this is definitely worth it. Oh, I forgot the other thing is you can actually plug in a LAN cable. Or you can plug an Ethernet cable to your LAN port now in the dock. So let's go ahead and go over to the dock and just make sure it works. Alright, so over here plugged in now. Got the dock plugged in, obviously. And as I said, you can take off the flap on the back, which is nice. I got my Ethernet cable plugged in, HDMI and power. And let's go ahead and boot this bad boy up. Yep, so on the old system, there was also a green light there. On the new system, there's one there as well. And this should be pretty much look the same as an old Switch. Because it still outputs 1080p. There haven't been any hardware changes in terms of, you know, additional power or anything. Alright, so I'm booted up now, and the first thing I get is an error because I removed the old game early. But here we are. I'm going to play some Mario Odyssey, Super Mario Odyssey, because I imagine, well, I say it has good colors, but it doesn't really matter. It's going to look the same on the screen as it did on the old system. So we're just booting it up real quick to make sure it works, and looks good so far. I'm not going to go any further because it's going to be the same. But one other thing I want to try is the internet speeds, because like I said, I have an Ethernet cable plugged in now, and I have gigabyte speeds, so I should be getting a gig down, gig up. Theoretically, it's not going to happen, but we'll check. Alright guys, so I ran a speed test, and just check this out. 83 down and 30 up. I have gigabit internet, and you're going to give me 83 down and 30 up? That's just sad. Alright guys, there you go. That's about it. Really nice system. I'm glad I bought it. I would not advise you to pay as much as I did, but if you can get your hands on one, I definitely suggest picking one up, especially if you don't have a Switch yet. The screen looks real nice. I just wish it was a 4K screen or anything above 1080p. That would have been super nice. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button down below and also subscribe for future content. Also check out my new website called jrobgaming.com, where I sell my old consoles, games, accessories, merch, all that good stuff. If you sign up, you'll get a discount. And yeah, thanks for watching guys, and have a great day.